Hello there, Aries. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of March 16th through the 22nd. I apologize for the lateness of this video. I've been dealing with bronchitis. I'm finally well enough, I think I can make it through a video without hacking up a lung. Yay! So glad to be back working. Oh my gosh. So thank you for your patience very much. So let's jump in. I am using my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg as my deck once again. On Monday, Aries, what you have coming up is you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse is just telling me that on Monday you are passing along some good ideas to other people around you. Now this can be in the form of email, text message, voice, phone call, or in person or any other way. You're just passing along good ideas to other people. Now that can be in the form of advice. That can be, help with a coworker. Maybe there's somebody new around you that you're helping kind of get into the groove. Maybe there's somebody that just really is trying to do something new, and maybe you have something to offer. Just passing along good ideas. Lots of different ways that can manifest for you, Aries. Tuesday, what do we have, guys? We have the Five of Coins in reverse. What does that mean? Bum, 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 bum. Five of Coins in reverse. Kind of good, actually. So a lot of times for me, right side up, a Five of Coins means kind of tightening up the belt, adjusting the budget. What I'm feeling like for you guys coming in on Tuesday, Aries, is a lot of you are going to be able to kind of loosen the belt a little bit. There's going to be something happens that you're like, oh, I thought this was going to cost a lot more than it did. Now I've got a little bit of extra. That's kind of a nice thing. So that's what I see coming in for most of you Aries on Tuesday. Once again, this is a general reading. Don't anybody go spending money before you have it now, because in a general reading, not everything applies to everybody that's an Aries, just to most of you. Okay? If you want a specific reading, you can get a hold of me and we can definitely take care of that and look at your particular situations. All right, so Wednesday, Aries, excuse me, Four of Cups in reverse. I like seeing this card in reverse. This just means that, Aries, you've been kind of having a pity party on Wednesday. Poor me, why does this happen to me? How come? Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Well, guess what? When this card comes in upside down, this means that you're over the pity party. You're like, you know what? I don't even need that attitude. I have plenty of opportunities here. I can move forward just fine. Thank you very much. Wipe those tears away, baby. All right, so good for you. Now, Thursday, what we have coming up is we have the Ten of Clubs in reverse. Ten of Clubs really is talking about some kind of family responsibility. And you have to understand, when I say family responsibility, a lot of times, even though significant others are not blood family, they can come up as family when I do readings. So this is going to be family or significant other. It's going to be some kind of responsibility that you have been fulfilling for this part of your family or for your significant other. And what's going on with that on Thursday is you're letting that responsibility go. You're saying, you know what? Not doing that today. And that can come in for several different reasons. That can be maybe somebody else is taking care of that responsibility for you. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe they're just actually feeling better and now you don't have to fulfill that responsibility anymore. Maybe the family responsibility was just taking somebody to music practice, and maybe they have a break from music practice for a week or something. So it's just some kind of family responsibility that you're not actually doing on Thursday that normally you would have done. Now, Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups really talks about reprioritizing emotionally. There's something that's happened in your life, Aries, that makes you feel disappointed. And so Friday, this is causing you to reevaluate where you're spending your energy and your effort, especially when it comes to relationships and where you really want to spend your energy and your effort. And so it's making you take a hard look at that and adjust your priorities appropriately. So that's what I see coming in for you on Friday. Usually this is going to have to do with relationship because it is all about emotions, but this can also be talking about a project that you feel very passionate about, or a hobby, anything that you feel a lot of emotion about, this can be talking about. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, although many times it is. Okay? And when I say relationship, people tend to go straight towards romantic relationship. You should understand when I'm talking about relationship, we have so many different types of relationships in our lives, guys. So it could be a romantic relationship, yes. Could also be a family relationship or a friendship or a business relationship. Okay? But what's going on Friday is something has happened in some kind of relationship or with something that we feel very passionate about, and we are resetting our priorities as a result of this disappointment in a more appropriate way for ourselves. Okay, so that's what's going on for you, Aries, on Friday. Saturday, what we have coming up for you guys is we have the Death card. Now, the Death card is in reverse, though. So the Death card really, is not near as bad as it looks or it sounds. A lot of people get wigged out by that card. There's really no reason for that. The Death card is just talking about transformation, change. And it's talking about change at a core value level. So when I'm talking about changing core values are those things that we learn when we're too young to know better. So we learn these things by watching our parents interact or by watching our teachers, and we just kind of pick them up because when we're real little, as toddlers, we're absorbing things like a sponge. We're not really filtering. We don't know how to filter what's good information and what's bad information at that point. We're just picking it all up. So sometimes the core values that we pick up, sometimes they're really awesome and they're great and they see us through life. Sometimes the core values that we pick up are not so awesome, not so great. And as an adult, we get to this point where we realize, wow, this really isn't working for me. Where did I get this idea? And what can I replace it with that's going to work better? And so this is kind of what I see going on Saturday. You have these core value changes that are coming into you. But the reason this card is reversed is because you're resisting those changes. Now, when we change our core values, I have never seen a time when somebody's been changing their core values that it hasn't been for the better in the long run. Okay, but sometimes when these core values come in, we resist them because they're scary to us. Change is scary. We're human. Change is scary. We get comfortable. And we don't know how these core value changes are going to affect things in our life because these are big deal changes. So it could affect how we interact at work. It could affect how we interact with our significant other or our family. It could affect how we interact with our friends. It could affect what we want in a friend, what we want in a significant other, what we want in a partnership, what we want in work. I mean, so these are huge changes that can be coming in when we're doing the core value changes. So what I've seen a lot of is people see these changes coming in and they go, oh, no, 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 no. I'm comfortable with my life right now. I don't want to make these changes. Well, guess what? Once you've seen these changes that need to be made, you can't stop them. You can't resist them. You might be able to slow them down. And if you do slow them down, guess what? You're just putting yourself through prolonged torture. Please don't do that. If you recognize this change coming in, please just allow it to flow and flow with it. Because in the long run, this change is going to be so good for you. And on the other side of this, you are going to be a happier, more fulfilled person. That's just the way it works when a core value change comes in like this. Okay? So that's your Saturday, Aries. Sunday, what do we have? We have the Six of Coins. Yep, voice faded a little there. Okay, Six of Coins on Sunday. So this just means that on Sunday you have the opportunity to be the generous person. Somebody is going to be coming to you and asking for some kind of help. It very well may be monetary or financial. It also could be help with just doing something, or maybe it's just for some advice or a shoulder to lean on. Either way, somebody is going to be coming to you for some kind of help on Sunday, and you get to be the person that decides, okay, am I going to be the generous one, or am I going to be somebody who does not want to offer this help? So it's your chance to be the good guy on Sunday. All right, so Aries, that's your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, please realize I do more than psychic tarot. I also do spiritual healing as well as mediumship work. So if you want to schedule a session with me, please check out my website and make sure I'm the best person for you to work with. I'm at www.amista.com. amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there and you've poked around, if you find out that you still feel like I'm the best person for you to work with, then contact me and we'll set up a session for you as quickly as possible. And for the rest of you, I will see you all next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.